Honey, I'm leaving. I left you a list of things to do on the refrigerator.
What? Alright guys, I'm ready to do my corners here. What I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to take two of them together like this. Actually cut pretty good for can't see. I'm going to run 3 screws on here. So I'm going to go like this, my 4 corners. And then what I'm going to end up doing is, because this one has less meat, I'm going to run my 21-inch piece this way, my width. And then my length, which would be over 6 foot, you can go in here and I got plenty of meat to put 2 screws here, 2 screws here. Alright. I have an idea for my outskirting. I think I'm going to go with wood floor. Whether it's vinyl or just regular wood floor, I'm going to run it upwards. That's how we did the backsplash in the kitchen. Sorry, I had an itch. So I'm going to screw these together. It sounds like looking at my camera, it looks like the battery's going dead. I don't know. I'm having so many problems with this camera. You know, for $600 some odd dollars, getting ready to drop kick it if it's going to die on me again. So let's see if we can get through this until Junior gets home to give me the other battery. Now, I'm always going to pile it, especially with pine. Three-quarter in. Let's step the bottom a little bit. I'm not building a piano. This here is all going to get covered up. Let's steal another one of these. Like that. 2.5-inch screws. I like these gray exterior. Is that Phillips? Yeah. Gray exterior screws. They suck in the wood good. They actually pull good. They don't pop on you. That's the hammer drill part. There's one. Keep my screws away from the top because I will be screwing in, so I don't want to hit screws. That sucks when you do that. Yeah, I lied. That one actually didn't go as easy. Sure. Pretty good cuts. For somebody that can't see. Oh. guys, these are my end caps. I haven't done anything yet. So connected those two, and I'm going to put these on the inside like this. What I was trying to, let me screw one of these together and I can show you. Now, I don't want anything protruding past my legs or the top, so I don't mind 1/16 inch inside. I don't want to be past. All right. The way this wood is right now is so damn dry. She'll split. Oops, I hate that. Now look, if you build, if all this wood is cut exact, now use a framing square, because you can't deal with concrete. It's going to have humps, humps in it and everything else. As long as I'm using a framing square and she's tight, it's square. So this is going to be one of my end panels. Alright, so got a 2x4, 2x4. I got screws going this way, screws going this way. I left because one 2x4 is going to be shorter, by 1.5 inches. So I wanted to use this one here going this way first. And then my 6 foot, it's going to be longer than 6 foot. The tank is 6 foot, so I'm going to go, I kind of always like to go on 1.5 inches times 2. So this will be 3 inches longer. So my 6 footer will go like this, and that gives me plenty of meat to screw in. Alright, so that'd be one side, that'd be the other side, and then I'll put some braces this way, I'll put some braces down here, we'll put a bottom top here, and then I'll top off the top, cut these. I'm going to have, it's a 6 foot long tank, I gave it like 1 inch, 1.25 inch hang over on both sides when I do my top. Then I'll router it. I said I'm going to go with a wood floor. Yeah, I'm going to go with a wood floor up and down. It's going to be pretty cool. Actually, I'm going to go on a 45-degree angle because I like doing things different. So we'll get to that when I get to it. So right now I'm just adding my my cross braces. Then all I got to do is put my braces this way, a couple bottom braces. Open up the garage door. It's 8:42 at night. People should stay up a little bit, watch the news or whatever, and then I gotta quickly cut a top here. I'm gonna do it out there because I don't want no mess. So I gotta get going here. And I think what 9, 10 o'clock is like, shouldn't be doing that shit. We're gonna be all good. I will paint the top tonight. I will install the bottom too and paint it, just to make water seal it. Need the top done so when we put the tank on tomorrow, that I'm not gonna move the tank again. And then tomorrow we're gonna start with plumbing. So we're gonna end this video with me getting this done, at least something done, and the top on. I don't think you guys really want to watch me paint, just the top. Then we're gonna end the video, and then the second video, which would give me a day or so, and I'm gonna do all the hard plumbing, the bio bucket down here, the sump. I mean, everything's gonna get done. Tank's gonna be, well, tomorrow's gonna get halfway filled for our water test, even though it's brand new. So should be able to knock out some videos now. So I'm gonna finish this up. You guys can sit down, have yourself a beer, orange juice, smoky, whoopsie. Make sure when you do things, this is going to be the top. All my 2x4s, just like if you were to build walls in your house, if you're doing a closet or a bathroom, you're going to build a wall. We always crown our studs up. In this case, you want your crown up, just like a semi truck. You ever see a flatbed? When they don't have nothing on it, they're a hump like that. Well, when you get the weight in there, it settles down a little bit, so you have more strength. Don't ever do anything with 14 or 1,500 pounds of water here and have a crown going downwards. That stud is actually weaker than if it crowns up, just so you know. Alright guys, so I cut out my blocks 16 inches on center. They're like 13 inches. The total width, what did I say, it's going to be 21 plus a little bit because I'm going to router the edges and stuff like that. So I'm going to secure this side, flip it over, secure the bottom side, flip it back up. I got my arrow crowning up so everything pulls this way, and then the tank will sit on that side. As soon as I get this done, I'll move that crap out of the way and cut a sheet of plywood for the top and router it tonight. And I'll probably just paint it in the morning because it's 9:15. Alright, so for the camera, look, I mean all that structure, it's going to hold 14, 15, 1,600 pounds, whatever the tank and frame is. Crown up. I do have to put 3 more braces on the back here, which I just realized I don't have them on there. I'm also going to put another brace in the front over here and over there. But I don't know where I'm going to put them yet because I don't know where I want my doors at and how I want my doors and what I want to do with my doors. So I'll keep a brace back so I can set my tank tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, Usually wake up about 6:30. So after a little bit of coffee, I'll quickly cut my top, take this thing outside, even though it'll probably be cold, router it, make a mess out there. The top, prime it or paint it. I got a sheet of OSB that we use on the dolly to bring the 150 in. I'm going to prime that, again paint it, and put that down here. So I'm going to use just the half-inch OSB. Up here I got 3/4. After that, let's get her plumbed up. You guys want to join me? So, got the fish tank, we got our fish in there, I got some plants in there. I did my filter bucket and forgot to take out the sticker here, but I have to get that. But I just did a lot of pads in the back, in this black one here, and drilled holes. I let it drop down, goes through lava rock, lime rock that we had outside, and then I got two pumps to pump out the water. And it's starting to clear up pretty good when I was doing those white rocks. Even though I washed them, it still had a little bit of powder on them, and the tank was a little dirty. Then I stuck in a white, very fine filter. So my pumps coming down here is going in there, and it actually cleans up overnight. It's pretty good. So what I did here, you see, I did vinyl flooring. I was going to go with wood, and I saw the vinyl at Home Depot this morning. So I went with vinyl flooring. I put this up with my daughter earlier. She didn't want to be on film. And so we stuck that up there. The only thing extra from the way the picture would look earlier is I added a stud here, and a stud there, I think. All these are the same measurements. And it's on a 45. So I'm going to start right here. I'm going to put on that side panel, this side panel. We're going to get this thing trimmed up. Then I'm going to go out and cut my doors. And I think you guys are going to like my doors. I got a little something I'm going to do in the center here. So let's get rocking. This one here, and all I did is put a little bit of silicone. I'm not going to nail it. When this is a little done, we're going to make a little mess. We're not going to tell my honey yet, because they're going to have to clean it at me. I'm going to actually have to router all this when it's up. I'll explain later. So let's get this done. So what I do with the flooring, that whole portion there, went out in the garage and I laid it down. Hope the camera's showing the ground. I laid it down like this, and then I ended up squaring off. Then cut my doors, and I don't know if I said it earlier, but you should get lucky when I cut things. I can always use it. Well, that door there, it actually was almost perfect for one of my side panels. And it was funny, even my grooves are lining up on the, it's going to be up angle here, and then down angle here. So we're going like this. I'm not doing anything to the back, don't care. Got a little bit of vinyl. And I made the little corners, which I'm going to end up routering when it's on, because it'd be easier. And it's going to go like that. Yeah. Let's do the other side. That way. And yeah, it was pretty easy. I just laid all that together, put it on a table out there, and I ended up cutting the holes out. So this vinyl stuff isn't bad at all to work with. Power saw, no problem. Didn't have to flip my blade over. Like usually when I cut aluminum siding, vinyl siding, I'll flip my blade over. It doesn't shatter it. I like using a jigsaw on this stuff too. got my wires here to play with. That's cute. The colors come down. I'll show you in a little while. The colors come down like almost perfect. And then corner. All right. Now I'm gonna have a little trick here. As you see that she's got a boiler, so we're gonna pop these on here. Then I have to go out. I'll show you in a minute. So what I'm going to end up doing here, I'm going to do a long strip across here from this corner to that corner and go straight across. Something different. Then that'll take care of the top. Then I'm going to put a small piece in between those two. Yeah. And then after I do that, we're not going to tell anybody we're going to make a little mess here because it's easier for me to router it here than go build this out here and try to guess all the measurements. And there's a reason is because my router, so when I router this, I'm going to start from base like this. So right here is going to be a square edge a little bit, then it's going to go with the router. So I kind of like doing that kind of stuff. This works out good. It'll come all the way across, and then I'll do the same thing. So here, you'll have the router's going to start with that was a spider that doesn't need to be in the house. So I'll always start the router right like that, come up, and go all the way around. Same here. I'll do this side and then do the bottom. So they have that little bit of wiggle room with the router. Small base plate, so I can get away with this stuff. And just leave this edge a little square, and then you'll see the router. I think that'd be kind of cool. Actually, I'll take this out and test my depth, see how bad it is, or what I got going. So I just got to cut a board for this. I'm not going to put a base on it. I kind of like the clean cut. Yeah, I got lucky. As soon as I do this, I'm not going to paint it. I'll end up taping it all off and giving it to my honey to do. So she's got a honeydew list too. So I'll let her paint. I'll tape it all. That way she'll fly through it. I don't know if I want to do anything with this edge right now. But we're going to do this. I think you're going to like my doors. They're kind of cool. So I'm going to go cut these boards. Put those up. We're going smooth edge down. We're going to go across there like that. We got this little guy going here. This little guy going here. Smooth edges, and I rip one side of the board on the table saw. Alright. Let's put these together, then I can go do the doors, and that's going to be kind of cool, I think. Alright, I gotta get some measurements and do the two doors, put on the hinges. We're pretty much good to go on until it gets painted here. Okay guys, I'm gonna quickly router this. My honey's in the office working. She's still at work. Yeah, she won't know about the mess until I'm done, so. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna quickly router what I want to router, and then I'm gonna build my two doors, and I'm done. Fish and Mind. I'm pretty sure they were checking me out when I was doing this. I think I got it where I wanted it. So when I started the router, you see the edge is still straight here, then the router starts. All I gotta do is that center one here, damn it. So all my points, but I gotta do this one here. Okay, grab a piece of hand sandpaper. I'll touch it up real quick. Yeah, I can do the doors. And it's kind of cool going straight down, no base. A little different. Alright, we're going to install the doors. So, my daughter cut me out a little fish. Well, I don't know what we're going to call that, goldfish. We're going to paint the doors later and everything else. So I recessed them. So they're protruding out a little bit by ½ inch. And I silicone. It's still wet. We're just trying to get this done. I'm missing a handle. That's why I don't have a handle on, which would make it a lot easier. If I had eyeballs, it would be a lot easier. Alright. Now, crack this open. Hold this open. Give me another shim. Quickly. So I'm going to open the gap up here. Okay. Pretty straight. Pretty straight. Actually, all right. Alright guys, so Aaron and I put the doors on. So I did a little recess with the little fishies. My cutter made one, I got this one going up, that one going down. I mean, you know, whatever, I thought it was kind of cute. We'll get this painted, but this I think we're done with this video for now. I'm not doing normal base or anything because it's actually a really good cut. And the vinyl floor actually was awesome. I mean, with the corner, I mean, the colors going down here are perfect. Same thing over here, and it's actually kind of cute. I might do something around the edge here. We'll work on that, but that's where I'm going to go with it right now. And my honey and Michael, her son, they can actually, I'll tape it off and they can actually paint it because I'm done. So now I'll work on getting the kitchen video that should have, you know, a couple days after this one. So hope you guys like it. I hope you guys like the little fishies. I think they're kind of cute. And we'll go from there. I do have knobs. I'm not going to install them tonight because the doors and the fishies are so wet with the silicone. So everything looks good. Tank is pretty damn clear. Plants are doing good. Fishes are having fun. My little red tail guy, he's like, I don't know, getting 4 inches. He likes hanging out in that ship. But, so, hope you guys liked the video. See you next week.